Johnny here for Johnny's Car Care and Advice. So today what we're going to be covering is the best car soap. So what is the best car soap? We're going to be looking at Turtles, we're going to be looking at Simoniz, Blue Coral, and Meguiar's. So we're going to be looking at what's the best car soap, reviewing it, and does it really even matter? So let's start with Blue Coral. Blue Coral is sort of a base soap, not very expensive at all. Found that it did a decent job. I used it on my 2011 F-150, as well as this 2019 black Mustang GT. In both cases, I found that it did leave a little bit of residue after washing, and I actually had to do 2 mitt washes to really get it clean. So overall, I found that Blue Coral was decent for the price, but I do think it's worth spending more money to have a soap that does a better job at breaking down and loosening up the dirt and grime that's on your vehicle. So what I would really suggest is using either Simoniz. Simoniz, I'd say, is a great soap for the price. Simoniz Wash and Wax is not very expensive. I seem to always be soaping the car and having it, you know, the grime and dirt break down, only doing 1 mitt wash. So I really do like Simoniz. I'd say that Turtle Wax is also equally good. Here I've got the truck with Turtle Wax, also 1 wash with the mitt. Does a great job at breaking down the dirt. Now, what I would suggest absolutely not doing is if you do find a cleaning wash and wax. So you got these cleaning waxes, they say you wash and wax at the same time when the car is dry. All that does really is you spray your car, you take a microfiber mitt, and you wipe off the dirt. Now that is prone to scratching. So here is the Simoniz wash and wax that I used. I thought it was really great for the price. It did a good job of cleaning, and I was even able to dilute it in my pressure washer. So I threw it in the pressure washer and did a good job of diluting and using it as a pressure washer soap. Now for the Meguiar's I liked the most. It is absolutely the most expensive and does absolutely the best job. Fantastic at breaking down the soap. Having the soap break down the dirt and grime, and really enjoyed it, but it is the most expensive. Does the best job, but nonetheless does not wax. None of these wash and wax soaps actually wax your car. All they do is prevent your car soap from breaking down your wax the way that a dish soap does. Never use dish soap on your car. That will remove all wax. Now here's the car before I did my spray sealant. The spray sealant, because it's ceramic spray sealant, it's synthetic, it's not natural, and it does leave a darker shine. So this was the before spray sealant, and the spray sealant definitely leaves a darker shine. You see here the car is looking quite a bit lighter, and that's what you get, sort of a warm shine when you use a Carnauba wax. Now for the little bonus section, I'm no longer using pressure washer soap. It comes pre-diluted. You'll go through it unbelievably quickly. And like you see in this photo, it doesn't really remove the dirt or grime. Now you can see here the lines of dirt going through the car. This was after 2 pressure washes, using first, you pressure wash the car with no soap, then I applied the soap, and I did this process twice. This was with pressure washer soap. So pressure washer soap is really thin, it's pretty diluted and not concentrated, so I went over the paint twice, and then I rinsed off. So the car had 4 pressure wash instances on it, and this is the dirt that was left. You see the little X here? That's a bit of dirt that I took off with my finger, and it really goes to show that I'm not a believer in wasting money on a pressure washer soap. What I've actually done now to help break down the grime that's already on the car, I'm putting actually Simoniz or turtle wax soap in the pressure washer tank, diluting it with water. So I'm doing about a 50-50 mix to make sure it does shoot out and not clog up. And it really does help as a pre-wash. This is gonna help break down your dirt and grime on the car. It'll have soap on your car, wet soap, give it a few minutes and then rinse it off. There's still going to be a bit of dirt on your car and you won't have a perfect shine like this. So if you want a perfect shine like this, here's the trick. Pressure wash the car, shoot the soap on through the pressure washer, rinse it off, and then do a mitt wash. This will have removed almost all the dirt and grime on the car by the time you're putting your mitt to the car. So you're not going to be scratching your car when you're taking your mitt and rubbing your mitt all over that dirt. So pressure wash first, use pressure wash, put soap in the pressure wash that's been diluted, and then rinse off and you have a beautiful shine like this. But if money is not an option, I'd highly recommend Meguiar's Wash and Wax. Meguiar's Wash and Wax is expensive, but that's actually how I get my best shine. I find it's the soap that I can use the longest without it eating through my wax. Of course, please remember when you use a dish soap, that is the worst thing to use on a car because it will remove all your wax, because dish soap is a degreaser, so it's going to remove all the wax from your car, and you're starting the process all over after doing all that hard work the week before waxing your vehicle. So if you want your truck or your car looking this good and money is not an option, Meguiar's is a good amount more than the other soaps. I wouldn't necessarily use it to dilute it into my pressure washer tank. I wouldn't do a 50-50 mix with it in my pressure washer tank because it is expensive, but as a mitt soap, it is the best. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe.